So watch out, Lego fans. There's a brand new town, or a new toy in town called Blok Head. And this is Ninja Squad, not those knockoff Ninjago figures. No, this is the original, OG Ninja Squad. The ones that Ninjago copied. Inside of this, $8.99. I got this at the Roses at North Myrtle Beach. 251 pieces for ages 6+. So yeah, you need to be old to actually put these together. You get 3 little ninja figures, which that's what the Ninjago figures are making themselves look like. So I cut it on the side right here, but I'm going to turn it on the back and let you see a little bit more of what's going on with this box. We got 3 different weird alien space things they're in, like the crab crawler thing. Well, this one, the colors, it doesn't say sneak up on you. Yeah, ninjas are good at being stealthy, and these guys are not. I can tell you right now, it's like, you guys failed. So let's see how they come out of the box. If they're going to be separated into 3 different sections, or if I'm going to have to just completely, make do with what I got. Okay, well, I don't see numbers except for 703 something something something. So it's not like bag 1, bag 2, bag 3. It looks like it's just going to be build it. Well, this one says 70300. Okay, so but there's like 4, 5, 6. So there's bag numbers on these, and I don't think they mean like the order of them. Yeah, there's nothing on here. It tells me like what bag to do first or anything. So we'll put all the bags aside. I'm going to open the first one. Like if it says 7, the one at the end, maybe that's the first one to open, or it just may not be. Here's number 2. Here are the action figures, so there's no number that I can see on that. Here's number 5. And the pieces I see in the very first step are from number 5. So yeah, it's just going to be you're going to have to pour everything out and just build. I don't know why I'm even building what they want me to build, because it doesn't look good. It looks really like garbage. But I like to build what they want me to build first, and then I can get clever or use the pieces for something else, which is the same thing as getting clever. So the figures are already pre-built, which is interesting because I figured that you'd have to put them together like arms and legs. All right, so they got the hands that I don't know which way. It should be like this, but it looks like it's upside down. Oh well. $8.99 for 250 pieces. Doesn't make me think, oh well, this is gonna be great. It's got 2 extra hands here, so in case I want to switch them out. But I'll worry about that later. It's one of my little nitpicky things like this. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Like I feel like that's his right hand. It's on the wrong hand on there. I know I said I was going to do this later. Maybe they only have right hands. Oh well. So we got black ninja, we got red ninja, which is Kai, and we got blue ninja. And then we got 2 extra arms, or maybe they're just body parts they cut off of a ninja while fighting. I mean, it's altogether possible. Here's the big bag, which has got big pieces, and it's going to be the ones that I'm going to have to use in the very first step. Okay, I've got bugs coming all around me right now, and I know it's spray. Maybe I can spray again. I may have to sweat it off, but I'm not really sweating that much today. So, stare at that for just a second while I'm spraying myself. La, la, la. There we go. Maybe I wiped blood all over myself while I go and sugar. That'll attract 2 different types of bugs out here. So, if you're a person coming down here for the first time to the beach, you'll make a fatal flaw of wearing nice smelling colognes. People who live down here, we wear bug spray. That's our cologne. All right, let's build their really, really, really lame things they want us to build. So I guess this is the biggest piece. It's 4 by 6. Yep. And there's 4 of the little these. I'm going to have to put these on the front and the back of it. So, while I build, I also like to talk a little bit. So how you guys doing today? Wait a minute. Oh, you make them float magically out in space. Oh, I hate this. It's like, yeah, I'm going to put it right there until I get to the next step. No, I don't do that. I put them to the side and figure out how you want me to brace them. Let me get the fourth one while I'm at it. Or not. All right, so it's got these little flat types of things that you usually use to slide. Never mind, that was just my bug spray falling back into the into the basket over here. So those things right there, usually use them to slide things across the ground. What is that beeping? Is it close to the time for the mail? Was it the mail truck backing up? See, the mailman doesn't come on our road. There's only, down there, Joanna and myself are only people living on this road. Wesley has a house right there, and right over there is the house he lived in when I was a kid. He bought this one over here, so he'd have his own. So yeah, there's not really people living on this road other than Joanna now, and we've lived here. So the other road's got more people on it. And we're closer to the beach than them, technically. Technically, I mean, if you just walk down that trail where White Kitty is right there, or I like to go down there and walk to the trail, you can pretty much walk to the beach from here. All right. Oh, see, my brain's like, no, I want to put these on the tires, even though I don't really need to. I just want to put things to the side. I like to go in. There we go. I know they're going to go in there eventually. So, yeah, it's really annoying because, like, the mailman won't come down here unless I get a package now, thankfully. He didn't used to even do that. But, after talking to them and going above them, he'll do it, but then he whines and complains, I got to get back by 5 o'clock. I'm like, okay, well then maybe you shouldn't, like, drag your legs in there, buddy. Don't make it my problem whenever he comes out here so late. I don't know how he gets back. We must be the very last people on the route or something for him to get back at 5 o'clock if he comes here at like 5 o'clock sometimes. So I don't know. I have no idea how it works. All I'm asking is just, hey, can we get our mail? So. Okay, I can't find the other piece. There it is. I'm gonna say, I've had that happen before. Like, I bought a set at Dollar Tree, and at Dollar Tree you expect quality, but unfortunately, this is gonna be terrible the way they're bracing this. So they're doing this, and instead of having a piece that braces all three of these pieces, no, what are they gonna do? They're gonna put this down here. That's not really good building skills. It's almost like, okay, so Max, I think Max is the company that does these little circles with the little spaceships and stuff inside of them. They're bad. They really are bad. And it's such a shame. But whoever makes them does not know how to reinforce things while they're building them. I think they do it on computer. They don't ever think about the repercussions of real life building. So, all right, looks like we're gonna be using these elbow pieces to actually do some bracing here, which a little late on the draw there, but I guess it has to be. It is what it is. And these pieces, they're going together okay. It's not hard to force them together. All right, got those two on the back. I got another one on the front I got to put up here, so we're building this thing up. And then we got rail pieces. I don't know what these pieces are. Oh crap! See, they keep coming off because they're not fully. These two pieces are not fully engaged. They just need to be braced on the top, not just barely on the bottom by one piece each, technically. All right, whatever. All right, so the ones where you had like the slide rail on the side, that I remember it was used in a set for a sliding glass door, which I was like, that's brilliant. That's a great use for that. Ever since then, I call them rail pieces because it's like rail. There's a rail on the side of it, see? So it's irrelevant. Get it? Relevant. All right. It's a gorgeous day out here today. I want to go walking on the beach, but I also want to watch the comic book guys. And they start at 5 o'clock, and I can't walk on the beach until 5 o'clock, so. See, I need to start walking on the beach because I'm fat and I'm out of shape. So what do you guys think? I know what you're thinking. Yes, you should go walk on the beach because you're fat and out of shape. I know. I know, like, if I was younger and more, like, agile, I would just walk through here and walk on the beach and not have to worry about parking. See, it's not like I can't walk on the beach until 5. It's like the parking, like, man, I want you to pay $20 a day park. I'm like, no, I pay tax dollars. Everybody not on the island is very mad about the islanders doing this to us. I think we should retaliate and make them pay to park over here to go any grocery stores or whatever I had to pay. I probably talk about this way too much. I'm trying to find another rail piece. All right, bugs. There it is. Found it. See, you said I wasn't going to find it. I found it. And then we got one little... Whoa. Wind. Calm down, wind. Downwind. Bad wind. Bad. I need to break this wind. I get it. All right. But the wind feels good. I'm going to tell you that right now. It feels like a nice breeze. This front part is very annoying because they did not do anything to brace it, and it keeps wanting to pop up. And now I got to put more pieces on it without bracing it. Let me skip ahead and see if there's a place where I can put a brace on it, because this ain't working right now. It's just falling apart. I don't see anything. How in the world? Okay, way down here on step. Down here, I'm supposed to put blocks on top of the other blocks, and still there's nothing to brace it. That's ridiculous. There should be at least a block in there, like see right here, there's nothing, and there's still nothing inside there. Could they not put one block in there to brace it? I would put a block in there to brace it, but then I'll probably need that block down the road. Yeah, whoever did this is not an engineer. Probably somebody lazy, just did it on the computer and thought, have a good day. And that's not going to work. Because look, it's going to be even harder to keep them together. All right, steering wheel. I just saw it 5 seconds ago. So that's one of the things that frustrates me, is that when people try to mimic Lego, and I'm not saying Lego is like the perfect thing. No. Trust me, there's other companies that do a fantastic job, but since everybody thinks that Lego's #1, I'll use them as a standard. They think they could just do it, and Max is very bad at that. And now I think this is made by Max too. It's called Blockhead. I feel like I've done something about Blockhead before, like a construction set or something. There's the steering wheel. Okay, so I feel like I've done something by them before, but it wasn't like bad like this. This is just not good. Okay, the steering wheel goes right on top of that little 2x1. All right. Now the ones on the back will be fine because they've already been braced, so they're not gonna have any wiggling around. This front though, it's not as easy as it looks to come up with these sets. You gotta brace things as you go. So, you know, like right there, it's falling apart again. Gotta put one brick down, the other two pop off. You know, I need to have a box full of like extra pieces, so when I'm doing this stuff, I can just make it, I can fix it, but I don't usually have this problem. Usually I buy sets, like this is completely generic. I've never heard of Blockhead, and now I know why. It's made in China, so wow, you know, there's not very many things coming out of China these days. If you don't know what sarcasm is, you're on the wrong channel. Okay, I got this one on this side, but there's nothing under it to support it except for that one little block. I'm looking for the opposite of this. Here it is. So once again, it's like, what are you guys doing? You're not doing a great job at this. All right, got this. I need one back here. There it is. And then a 2x1. So if you're designing things, you need to always think about, can it stand up under the weight? I remember when we were building Voltron when I was a kid with my cousin Chris, who's like 2 or 3 years younger than me, but we built the 5 Lions one because we just did. You can't just, like, after we build it, then we realized, okay, this part right here is loosely holding on, so we need to go back and reinforce it and do this and do this. Oh my gosh, they got like 1,000 little teeny tiny pieces back here. Why didn't they put one plate? Why am I putting like a puzzle together on the back? Oh my gosh. Okay. when people are trying to get their number up, like, look, we got 251 pieces in this. Yeah, because you've used pieces. Like, there's going to be like 15 pieces here that one piece would have taken care of. But I think they did it deliberately so they can say, look, we got 251 pieces. Yeah, useless pieces. Useless. I'm not going to say I can't recommend this set, but so far I'm not. It's not as fun of a build as it could have been if they would have done it my way, you know, the right way. And I'm sure you agree. I mean, people out there, I'm sure you're like, absolutely 100. This should have been filled in with a block. There's no doubt about that. That's just poor engineering skills. See? Now that I got more blocks interacting with them like this one, it's even making it more, you know, blocks pushing against blocks. It's called friction. It's called matter. You know, whenever action reacting on something has to have an equal and opposite reaction in order to stay stable. Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. They want me to use, let me just show you. They want me to use one here. They want me to fill up this entire thing with just these little tiny elbow blocks. Now, I love these elbow blocks, but why don't we use why don't we use this instead? Or, since it's going to be back here, use a 3x2. This is poor engineering. And I feel like it's just so they can say, look, we got 251 blocks. Instead of take away 4 and make, you know, add 1. All right, where's the, I'm losing track because I got so many teeny tiny pieces I got to use. So yeah, so when you're reading these boxes saying, oh, there's 251 pieces, don't get misled. I didn't buy it because of the 251 pieces, but I'm sure in the Lego community, we usually get, oh, there's like 10 cents a piece. And this seems like, oh my gosh, 251 pieces, what a great deal. No, they're just little teeny tiny, oh my gosh. Instead of a piece that goes all the way across, I'm gonna have to use 2 little pieces. That's stupid. That's severely stupid. I'm sorry. I just think that's ridiculous. Oy vey. Okay, so that is step number 7. Look how many little pieces. They could have put one plate across there, a 3x4 or 3x6, but no, they didn't. And they could have put a little block in there, like, you know, regular block, but they chose not to. All right, let me put it to the side so I won't screw it up while I'm trying to build the next thing, which is going to be the front grille. Boy, they love these elbow pieces, I tell you what. I mean, I like the elbow pieces just as much as any man, but far be it for me to use them like this much, especially for things they don't need to be used for. All right, got yellow lights, purple unicorns, purple balloons, and orange clovers. Now, there's Lucky Charms for Protestants. Oh, wow. On sale on Instagram the other day, somebody kept on saying, like, but you're a Protestant, blah, blah, blah. I'm going, I'm not a Protestant. I'm protesting and nothing. And they're like, well, Catholics came first, and so Protestants are no, that's the wrong history of the United States or the world. That is definitely not true. Protestants are not, there are Protestants. I'm just saying, I'm not a Protestant. The Bereans were way before both Catholics and Protestants. So, sorry. Not sorry. And, I mean, I'm not against Protestants at all. I'm just saying I'm not protesting anything. Okay, there's 2 different colors of gray. Fantastic. And I'm not even sure this is really gray because in this step, they gray out the older pieces. So I'm guessing. So hopefully, because there's 2 different colors of gray for these. And if I put them side by side, it's going to look ugly. But yeah, this world's gone crazy with people being so rude to each other and just writing each other off. And I'm like, really? You ask a question and people assume the opposite. It's like, nope. Not sure what the red lights on the front. I guess like right turn, left turn. Yeah, that's right. So I don't think I had a car to do that in a while. Like most of the cars, they don't even think about putting those on there. So I'll give it points for that, okay? Okay, so pushing on the front, I was surprised the whole front didn't explode. I thought I was gonna push it on there and then poof, these explode off the side because they're not on there like they should be. All right, now we're going to do the tail end. Did it tell me to put something on there that I don't? Because I see them on there. Wait a minute. These 2 blocks like this. Okay. I found out they're exactly the same thing as the front things. So these blocks. Which again, why is there not something there to brace it? Here it is. So there's a lot of empty space inside of here that's not good for a model. Not good at all. But you guys know what I'm talking about because you've been building these for decades like I have. You know, we know what we're talking about. This ain't my first rodeo. Now, how many people actually out there remember one of the first Lego compatible companies called Tyco Blocks? Oh, good. Me too. Yeah, I had the Tyco Blocks with the, I had the helicopter, it turned into a robot, and something else that turned into a robot. It was like the Robo Blocks or something. And it was Tyco's answer to Transformer robot Legos. And I was like, man, these are fantastic. I loved them. They had different unique pieces too. Some of the transforming bits and pieces were rudimentary, but they worked. They just made it very, like, it didn't look like it would be a real robot because like a hinge piece for an arm, when there's supposed to be hydraulics and stuff really inside of a real robot, you know, in that little play space in your mind where you're like, this has to have heat in order to be true. Probably the best thing would have been to put this on first, then it would help you to get those lined up because, you know, when you put these pieces on, you want them to be wedged correctly instead of crooked. And now I'm just putting on a flat piece. I don't know if there's, I didn't see any stickers. So I don't know if there's going to be a license plate on or anything, but it's just flat. So I guess since they're ninja, or actually since they're shinobi, ninjas, you know, the singular, shinobi's the plural. Technically, shinobi's it's backwards. So technically, shinobi is the plural, but ninja is derived from a derivative of shinobi. Yeah, it's hard to explain. But they're shinobi, so therefore they don't have to have license plates. You know, it's like we're stealthy and we're sneaky, but we're going to tell you exactly, you know, we're licensed with the what is it called? The people that, what's my cat running over here for? He's running over here to say hey to me. Oh no. You're going to hear my cat going, meow, 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 give me love, give me love, give me love in a few seconds here. Because he sees me, he's like, he's doing nothing. I need to get attention. Well, he just went right past me. Maybe he was just going somewhere. Now I feel kind of cheated out of the loving I would have got if he'd have just stopped here and begged me for loving. All right, anyway. I know I'm a little anal retentive about that. I don't know if you've noticed that, but whenever there's a piece like that little hole right there that's kind of, I don't know if you can even see the hole. I would rather it be like this, even though nobody's going to see it probably. It's just my anal retentiveness to it. Yeah, if you saw me building the blockies, it's got to go the same way, even though nobody will ever see it. Oh, see, there it goes. It's going to start popping up because there's nothing inside there. It's like a hollow box that you're building on top of. That's like when I was in 6th grade, we had to build a set for a play we were doing, and I'm like, why are we painting this block? This cardboard box. It's worthless. And it's like, well, it's just for the play. I'm like going, so we're never going to use it again? That seems irrational. I was trying to realize I did this backwards. Because if you flipped it around without telling me. Oh no, they did. It's extremely tiny. Ay. Oops, where the heck did that go? It just flew across the room. There's this tiny little thing that shows you to flip it around. See this little teeny tiny yellow thing? I was not paying attention to that. All right, let's get this up. I'm working on 24 minutes. If my camera if it suddenly stops, it's because my camera is filling up too quickly lately. Like anytime I want to do something, it's like full. It's like, really? Now, I tried to make some space on it by deleting some apps that I've never even heard of. I don't know why my camera wants to put apps on here all the time. It's like, I don't use GarageBand or whatever. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of other apps on my phone that I just don't know what they are, and I'm like, why would I use them? So I deleted a lot of them, so hopefully I got some more space back. But for all there, I was like, man, I can't make any videos, it seems like. All right, make sure I'm not screwing it up by doing this one backwards. All right. All right, here we go with the front. Okay, I feel like there's an ant biting my foot. I just poured some of that stuff out there on the ants to kill them. And then sprayed it down with the water. Hopefully they're over there going, help me, help me. And I'm like, nope. You bit my foot the other day. You all deserve to die now. Thou shalt not bite my foot. That is one of my commandments. I do not like ants, and they don't like me. Oh, evidently they do like me if they're going to bite me. They must think I'm sweet. No, they were just trying to say, get off of our land. It's like, hello, I'm paying taxes on this, not you. It's like, when you guys pay rent, we'll talk about it. Oh my gosh. How many of these elbow pieces are in here? I used to like the elbow pieces now. And then it's like, okay. But then there's going to be like, okay, right here, instead of one long piece, there's going to be two little pieces. Yeah, that just makes no sense. So you get 251 little teeny tiny pieces. Oh boy. You know, I just built the Ninjago things yesterday. That was a lot more fun to build. But then again, I did build a green thing the other day, but that was a better build too. Never mind. I can't justify this thing anymore. I'm like trying my best to make it not sound like it's a terrible waste of $8. If they made it for $5, maybe, but $8.99, I feel like I got ripped off. Yeah, we got rear view mirrors. All right, must be getting close to the end. We got, okay, I'm looking for gold pieces. They're not in here on the print. Sorry, they have gold pieces. In real life, we got orange pieces. I am starting to like the way it looks though. The green, not the greens. Me colorblind. No, the orange and the black is starting to look very Harley Davidson looking. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Don't tell me you never rode a Harley before. Get your motor running, do, head onto the highway. Oh, I better not sing because then I'll get a copyright strike. That sounds just like the original songs. Born to be born again. That's the way I sing it. Born to be born again. Yeah, I was one of those people that when I got saved, I couldn't get those songs out of my head because, you know, they're in there forever. So I just started making my own lyrics. Tell me how to fix some of Madonna's songs, though, please. That song like a virgin. Like a virgin. Blessed for the very first time. I don't know, you know. Or maybe like a virgin. Saving it for my wedding day. Okay, I'm thinking these are clear because there's no white ones like this that I can see. Unless I used them where I wasn't supposed to, but... Okay, my rear view mirrors are clear, which kind of makes sense. It just looks like white on the other thing. Yeah. Okay, there's like Billie Jean, not my lover. We obey the Lord. We don't go that way. Yeah, whatever, you know. All right, let's see. So what's one of your songs you've changed in your head? Like, I'm just thinking, like, any song could pop in my head at any moment because, well, ADHD for one thing. Squirrel. All right, black. Spoiler. Oh, I remember when I got saved also, like a lot of people at my school were listening to Pour Some Sugar On, and that song was very catchy. So while we were in weightlifting class, I'd be listening, just like everybody else, because they play the music. I'd be like, pour your spirit on me. Oh, Lord, blessed Jesus, pour your spirit on me. So I wouldn't be playing Pour Your Sugar on Me. I'd be singing the other version, my version. All right, so we still got these little ones we're using. And it goes up here. So there's no windshield. There's just that little thing right there. That's really bizarre. So he's going to be going through here and bugs are going to be going in his eyes. Good luck with that. All right. And I'm using that word luck like sarcastically, okay? Well, I guess ironically, because sarcasm is different. The word sarcasm means, it's from the Greek sark, which means flesh, and chasm, which means like a chasm, like the shredding of land, technically, is what we usually think of a chasm, but it also means the shredding of flesh is what it literally means. So when you say nice shirt and you're being mean to somebody, it's like you're shredding their flesh. So that's why it's called sarcasm, because you're being mean. It's like a cat ripping the flesh off of somebody. All right, so we got the car pretty much finished. This is not a spoiler right here. It's about to be a gun thingy. Okay, this and about, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so stupid. I gotta use 8 of these. 8 of these right here. Why? Why? That's ridiculous. And what I don't understand is, okay, so hold on. There's 6 in the front. Is there some turn around to the back? I mean, how is it going to fit all 8 of them? Because it won't go on like this. So I guess they're just facing the back, and I don't see anything yet. Wow. What? Why? Why are you doing this to me? All right. It's a ridiculous build. It really is. It better be worth the results of all this work. I can't get over the fact you got to put 8 on there of these things. I'm going to go into that building over there. I'm going to get out. It's the storage shed. I'm going to get out my, the things I put away. Because I bought 2 mechas and I put them away because my dad was trying to make, you know, he's just sometimes really hard to work with. His mind slips sometimes. And anyway, I'm gonna get them out and I'm gonna build those next, just so I have something to like cleanse on my palate, I guess you can say, because this is not a good build. It's very frustrating. But so far, all the pieces stick together. That's one thing you can't say about the Max ones. Sometimes their pieces just fall apart. And they're the ones you get at the Dollar General. The balls are like $5 there, and they're usually $3 at Walmart. So I think it's supposed to be the light colored gray. I can't tell. Once again, I got 2 different ones, but I only got one list. So it's not going to be parity in the end. I got 2 steering wheels. Oh yeah. There is another vehicle, sort of like a motorcycle thing. All right, I might have to 33 minutes. If the phone suddenly stops, I hope it does it after I have. I'm thinking I might need to put clear ones on there because I got to put 4 on here, and I'm pretty sure all 4 are going to be opaque. Looking at the picture, I don't have 4 opaque ones, so let me take these off and put clear ones in their place because it's hard to tell from the directions if they're clear or opaque. But yeah, looking at the picture on the box cover at the front are clear, and they're showing to be lit up somehow magically. So yeah, look at the front box when you're doing this too. That helps out. Like this isn't even white on there, but then again, it could just be the glare of the light up things. But these are definitely opaque on the box cover. There's also something yellow here, but it must be like computer generated firepower. Okay, now I gotta get the turret bottom thing. Now if I build the car in it because something goes dead, that's a good thing, because then I can take a break, stretch my legs. It's 30 minutes of sitting down. I'm surprised I'm not asleep by now. All right, so we got this. So overall, this is turning out better than I expected. I'm not gonna eat my words though. It's still a very annoying build. Looks like all I gotta put on here now is the wheels. Yep, and that's it, and then that's done for it. It shows to put on the little wheels, which is weird. These little wheels right here. They're a little too small, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. All right, so here's what we got. You know, I don't think it's a bad looking car. It's just the engineering that went into it. In here is a hollow spot that should be filled in. Back here is a hollow spot that should be filled in. All those little tiny pieces should be singular pieces, so it'd be a lot easier. And instead of using these, it could have just used a long piece to, you know, straddle the whole thing. Kind of like this and that. So there's some engineering flaws in my personal opinion. If you have any disagreement, let me know why. Like, oh no, this is on purpose because of this. Well, the only purpose I can see is that they want to make us think we're buying a lot more for less. Oh, look, this is how they are on the inside. Well, see, there's no blue on this vehicle, so I guess blue would be kind of a interesting color to put with it. Plus, it's the color they used on there. Keep trying to get him down in there. There we go. All right, there's that. I'm going to end it here, and I'll come back and build the rest of it. But I'm getting thirsty, and it's been 36 minutes. If I don't get up, I'm going to probably fall asleep on the camera. So, see you guys in a few minutes. We'll finish building.